Right. Welcome back to One Piece Anime Review episode 200. No, excuse me. Yeah, it's definitely 290. Yeah, sadly, with Boruto basically ending this Sunday, that means that basically that when I finish up this on basically the weekend after next, I'll basically this one will be the first anime review series to basically reach 300. Yes. And I thought for the longest time Boruto may be that way. Nope, it will be One Piece. Yep. This is discussing not chapter, episode 154, Death to Your Partner, Killer's Deadly Gamble. Yep. This episode covers basically the rest of chapter 1029, and I was kind of surprised to see this. It's been long. This doesn't happen very often for episodes I normally review. I catch this on occasion per se, but we actually have some anime debuts. Yes, we have Pop, UK, and Bubblegum. Who are these guys, you might ask? Well, these guys are members of the Kid Pirates. Yep. Yeah, and this episode is their debut. Yeah, that's the strange thing about the Kid Pirates. They don't really appear all that much at all. Yeah. Because the whole thing with Kid's crew is that pump rock stuff. So, now here's the thing. This actually is the first episode of the series to not feature any Straw Hats. Nope. None feature in this whole episode, which is strange. This probably is the first episode of the whole series not to feature any of them. So, we have two major fights here going on. We have a fight between Killer and Basil Hawkins, and the other one between Big Mom in a 2-on-1 handicap match, where she's taking on Trafalgar Law and Captain Ulysses Kid. Yep. So, in the case of this episode, we won't focus on a lot of law, like not much law. Basically, with Killer, we do kind of follow what something happened last time. We see all these guys where Kid got stabbed. I was like, how the heck got stabbed? Yeah, it turns out basically he has because of Basil Hawkins' power. So, of course, Basil also finds out about the Devil power. That, well, he finds out that Killer ate a smile fruit, a defective one, the one that did not give him any powers. They gave him was basically just unstoppable life. You can't be sad because of this stupid thing. Now, I'm really hoping, they find a way to remove the fake smile. They remove the smile fruit. Because this thing does virtually nothing aside make you laugh. And the thing is, the evil Shogun love using these damn things. Heck, he used an entire village. Because, here's the thing. They ate this thing and and you will hear while they're laughing, stomachs grumbling for food, and the fact they can't even grieve. Yeah, that is how petty the Shogun, because he's so evil, because he hates his own damn country. Yep. So basically, like, oh, you're not gonna cut me and take me down? I'm just gonna beat myself up by bashing his head against a pillar many times. The kid's like, wonder what the heck is going on. Like, Law basically tries to move, and we even have it where Hera and Prometheus basically try to take on Law and, well, Kid, and of course does some minor damage, but then eventually the only way to stop Basil Hawkins is by chopping off his left arm. Now, basically, here's the thing. Basil Hawkins, he wondered this. Now, before this happened, we actually show something that has not been shown in the series at all. Now, this is a scene from, I think from Dressrosa, if I'm not mistaken, where it was that meeting where you had Basil Hawkins, Captain Kidd, Killer, and, well, the guy's running along. I'm trying to remember his name. Where we actually pick up right where that scene left off, because this was a scene I think a lot of people had never seen before, where Kaido basically just, well, I was like, oh, you're part of the worst generation. Like, in exchange for not killing unlucky become my subordinates. Two of them do, the other two don't. And apparently, according to Killer, he says that Basil regrets his decision. And he also took time to chop off his arm. And, like, oh, basically, this will come nothing. He pulls a card that he didn't like very much, the Tower card. Yep. He also took a chance to draw one more straw man, and that's beaten. And of course, basically with the straw man, the straw doll that was giving Kid, and apparently according to Basil, that was the last one. So with this, basically, Hawkins has been defeated, but he does make one appearance in the whole entire arc, and that's it for him. And that's pretty much the episode in a nutshell. It's a really good episode. I do like the fact we had a chance to expand upon that thing with Kaido. Great to see him again. Even if it's a flashback, it's great to see that. I don't remember this was, as far as I can tell, this was never shown in the manga. No, I think this may have been a complete original scene. Oh, it's Scratch Arcupo. Mm-hmm. Yep. Dang good episode. And, well, can't wait for next episode to air this Sunday. Alright, next up, we'll talk about the 1078th chapter of the manga, Escape Limit. And there's a big shocker. This one. First, we have Germa 6, Emotions Incursion. Volume 33, The Formation of Neomads. Excuse me. Here's the strange thing, though. Is this the end of... Let's say, is this the end of this particular cover story? I do not know. Yeah. No, it's still ongoing. They have not confirmed this is the end or not. So basically, just have Judge and Caesar Clown basically teaming up. So Caesar's going to join up with Germa. So then we see Saucy working with Jinbei, trying to figure out who's responsible for taking out, unleashing those pacifistas. Lots of running, and of course, where Jinbei, Usopp are still stoned. Thanks to the Bo Hancock one. And apparently it looks like Jinbei can move a little bit, not much. Yeah, and of course, like, hey, stop. And of course, we see Nami, we see Robin, Chopper, and I think it's Atlas. They're just running through the building. And of course, Jinbei, the pacifist Jinbei trying to take on Sanji. He's like, what would you know about the power of love? It's like Flex so stubborn. The flames must be, but Hawkeye sure did. Where'd he go? Change assassin priority. Start with the weakest instead. Where's Zoro? Zoro, you have to go with him. Usopp. Come on, you boy. Yeah, I don't know why he calls Kaku basically Usopp. He's not Usopp. And of course, Luffy takes on the kid version of Bathema Kuma. Just right, let me find it that way. Yeah, and of course we have Bonnie just crying. Meanwhile, though, we go flashback a few months prior, where apparently apparently that Vegapunk is studying the voice century. So, setting assassination. It's ordered by the 5 Elder Idiots. They refer to it early on in the anime as the 5 Elder Stars. So I call them the 5 Elder Idiots because that's what they are. They're complete idiots. So they all agree they'll kill him, despite the fact he's very important to the World Government because he dared to research the voice century. Kill him! Yes, it's basically the World Government's stupid law. And of course, Luffy goes to Gear 5. Yeah. And then we find out who fired the gun. Who shot Shiki the Good. It is Stella. Yep. She was the one who shot Shiki the Good. And the reason? She's going to be Celestial Dragon. York. That's her name, York. No, it says, what is it? You went to America years ago. Why do I want people? She say. Because she want to become the one Vegapunk. That's it. So yeah, one of the Vegapunk turned traitor, so she's responsible for all the craziness happening in this one. Yeah. That was a shocker. Yes, having a character just introduce his arc being revealed to be the true villain of this story arc. York. I'm like, really? Yeah, this is a bit out of nowhere. Like, okay, so an original character is responsible for this. Yeah. So that's a stupid motivation to become a world nump because Celestial Dragon is because you want to also become the sole Vegapunk. What, are you jealous of those other Vegapunks? Seriously? Yeah, all because she's greedy. Yeah. It's like, what's the point of her being the main villain? It just... Yeah, this was something that came completely out of nowhere. Apparently, like, oh, she's petrified. Nope. Yeah, this weapon turned to stone. Apparently, she returned back normal somehow. And I think it's kind of explained maybe the petrification is temporarily, not like the way it is with Boa Hancock. And this is strange, though, so far in this whole arc. Luffy has not seen this one yet. He's seen Hawkins. He's seen the one where it's the kid version of the Coon, but not Boa Hancock. Even he would know, basically, that's not Boa Hancock, because he knows Boa Hancock. Would she show up in this arc? That would be interesting, to say the least. Because when she was last seen, she basically wants to go see Luffy. Yep. Looking forward to that reunion. But yeah, not much to say about this arc, this chapter. Really good. Do I think the ending is a bit out of nowhere? But yeah. So yeah, that's episode review. Next up, let's say tomorrow. Let's say videos. I have no time to do videos. So tomorrow, Morph Revolution and Boruto. Okay, next video. Bye.